making the descent down into Anza Borrego. There's so many cactus everywhere. Little steep. So after a little bit of driving around, we went to Peg Leg, and it was too peoply there. So we have driven down, unhooked, surveyed the area, and we're gonna try out Coachwhip Canyon. So I think it's not gonna be too soft as sand for the Dodge and the Bigfoot. I'm following Rick. So we'll see how it is. He missed his turn, but he's making it. Doesn't seem to be too soft out here. I'm gonna camp over here along these bluff rock things. Here's where we're parking it. Okay, we parked it mostly level. How do you like the site so far?
So far it's pretty cool.
So free out here. We are, I believe, in the state park. You can have fires out here, but you have to have them in a metal container. So we did bring a little portable fire pit. We do have some views out here. This is our first time at Anza Borrego, and this is our first stop, our first place to camp out here. So we're gonna check it out. Well, we're set up now. It's, you know, charcuterie time. Let's see. I made something to eat. Rick took care of. Whoa. Need two hands. What spot's good? It is in the afternoon on a Sunday, so of course wine is okay. Oh, that table is dirty, but we don't care. Oh, Josie's smelling the flowers. Here's what camp looks like. Set up. Had something to eat. May or may not have had a little nap. So we're getting serious. We're taking the tow bar off. We, as in Rick. So just ran into a lady that just came driving out with her Jeep. Josie's ready to go, by the way. And we'll check it out later. But where we're camped, she said just over that little rise right there, you walk in there and there's just a whole bunch of like cool flowers and stuff. So right now we're gonna go up this canyon wash thingamajigger and just go exploring. So from where we camped, there's two roads that split off, and both of them dead-ended actually into some pretty cool campsites. So there's no way out of, what's this place called?
Coachwhip
Wash Canyon. There's no way out. It's a dead end.
So this ground here is a little like, looks like it's a little, maybe a little alkaline and a little soft. I'm sure if you like dug down, you'd probably find water. That's probably why there's palm trees.
I'm pretty sure that's why.
Could be.
So we're at 17 Palms Oasis. We counted, even with that dead one right there, we think we counted 20. So that's good that they're repopulating, I guess. I think we have to call this 4 Palms Oasis because the 5th palm has met its demise down there. We're not messing with that chaos down there. Probably not the best light today. The sun finally came out, so we're gonna come down here and look at our own little patch. I hate even walking out here. I'm trying to be careful. There's just so many little plants everywhere. But I will tell you, coming to Anza Borrego to see this, you gotta do it. Josie Poodle couldn't go in the flower fields. Wow, we had the best, well, not even day because we just got here today exploring. This was the spot to pick over Peg Leg for us. It is so quiet here. We have one neighbor up that way, maybe here the highway a little bit, but the desert is just so peaceful tonight. So this is new for us, new purchase also, but out here at Anza Borrego, you cannot have a fire on the ground or in a fire ring. You have to have it in a metal container. I will link this fire pit because it was the biggest one I could find and it folds up pretty easily. So we're gonna test it out tonight. It's just 4 pieces of metal. Hopefully our logs are going to fit in there. Wow, this looks smaller when it's set up out in nature. And we'll get this thing going and see how it works. Better than nothing, I guess. Well, that was pretty easy. It does make it easy to light the way it's angled like that. Alright.
This one's air from underneath too.
Here's to the start of Epic Desert Night. Just walked out here and that is beautiful. Got our own flower fields over here with our beautiful sunset. So it went from getting back to camp, just trying to get a fire, to all of a sudden dinner just was ready. Bam! But we're having salmon and a kale salad. And some wine, of course. And the fire pit seems to be doing well. Well, we're going to wrap up our stay here at Coachwhip Canyon. We had a couple days here. We did a lot of trails around here. So we're going to tell you about what it was like to stay here.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. We're on the Borrego Salt and Seaway. We're probably, I don't know, 8th mile off the road, not far. But it's far enough to, you barely see it and you barely hear it. But otherwise it's really nice and peaceful.
We are, tell them what direction we are from Peg Leg, because most people probably know Peg Leg.
Peg Leg, I guess, I don't know if you call it east or whatever. So Peg Leg is closer to Borrego Springs. We're farther away from that, closer to Salton City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I noticed when we came back to camp last night, when you're on the main road, I did see mile marker 33. And then it was quite a ways until, because the turnoff to this wash or canyon is kind of hard to see when you're coming from Peg Leg this way. If you get to the, what's it called? Arroyo's Salado Campground,
Which is on the right.
You've gone too far. Yeah, it'll be on the right. So you just turn around. When you turn around, you can definitely see where the road is. It's not marked.
Yeah, it's on the basically north side of the highway. As far as like size, obviously for us, no problem. I don't know if I would bring like a 40-foot diesel pusher. I've never driven one, so I don't know. I guess you could. I would bring our toy hauler we had, which is like a 34-foot. I would do it. It'd be all right. It's as far as sandy, it looks sandy, but it's not bad. The first part, like where we came to, I drove in here, two-wheel drive, no problem at all. I wasn't worried. A car does no problem at all, doesn't slip or anything, so it's more of a coarse sand. Doesn't really dig down. Again, if you're pulling a big rig or something, who knows. You go far up the canyon, there is a lot more places to stay. They all do dead end. There's no way out, and it does get looser sand the further you go, but it looks like there's two-wheel drive camper vans and ProMasters and such that are making it no problem. Yeah,
our stay here has been good. I don't know how it is other times, but our first night was great.
Mm-hmm.
Second night, last night especially, was super windy. We couldn't even sit outside. But as far as just clean and nice, it's great. We did have cell service here. We are AT&T. It was mostly 5G. Once in a while it would go down to high 4G, but we didn't have any problems. We weren't on our phones a ton.
Yeah, everything worked.
And there's definitely no Bigfoots here.
No.
Definitely no Bigfoot. No. I don't care what Rick, he might try to say there is. There's no Bigfoots here.
Yeah, I don't think there is.
Okay. That's our wrap up on Coachwhip Canyon. Dispersed. Oh, it's free. It's free to stay here.
Yes, free. And one more thing. I don't know if we talked about fire pits in the state park. Okay. Forget that.
This is state park property?
Yes.
Yeah, this is state park property. So it's really cool. You can free disperse camping. It's awesome here. Mm-hmm. So if you want to see what we're doing in real time, you can always follow us on our Instagram page, which is Jensen Time 2, number 2. And then of course, give us a like, give us a follow, and we'll take you to more cool places that are away from people.